For those of you who might have just joined us late in the broadcast, we're talking with Michael Mills, Minister of Youth and Evangelism at the Family Altar Chapel in Battle Creek, Michigan.
Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, again, was voted the most popular tune of rock's history. Keep that in mind as I share this taped excerpt with you. In the lyrics of the song, they sing, "The piper is calling you to join him. She's buying her stairway to heaven." We know that's not possible. And also they say, words have two meanings. They certainly do have two meanings. This is where the subliminal message comes in that we've been talking about in the previous interview. The subliminal message is a satanic message that was put on their record, Stairway to Heaven, in reverse. And what I mean by in reverse is by taking the record, putting it in a neutral position, and spinning the record backwards. The needle will go in the opposite direction. You say that, I've never heard of anything like that before. Probably not, but many, many people have. And this is where I'm talking about that I believe that we can hear this with our subconscious mind, and you are going to hear it in a few moments. I want to explain to you what their message is. Now, we spun this backwards in a studio, and the tape of what we've got is about to come up. They sing backwards in human voices. Now, mind you, it made sense on both sides. It wasn't a bunch of garble on one side and played it in reverse and it made sense. It made sense on both sides. They sang in human voices in reverse, "Listen, we've been there." Then they sing in reverse now, "Because I live." Serve me. There's no escape in it. Satan. If we gotta live for Satan. Master Satan. The message that they have altogether that they wanted you to hear in a subliminal way on the back or in reverse of Stairway to Heaven was this: "Listen, we've been there. Because I live, serve me. There's no escape in it. Satan. If we gotta live for Satan, Master Satan." Listen to it as they sing their message together. Further in the tape, I came across another part that made me throw my headphones right off my head. I couldn't believe what I heard. I kept thinking about the verse that describes hell in the Bible as a wailing and a gnashing of teeth. And that came to my mind when I heard this next sound, and is opposite of the instrumental part in the prelude of Stairway to Heaven. Listen to this as it reminds you of the verse, "a wailing and a gnashing of teeth." Again, another rock group who is tied definitely in with the occult. They had a definite message to give, who they are serving through their music. Kiss are sometimes known or referred to as kings in satanic service. With sadomasochistic chains and demonic painted faces, they jump on stage, some wearing crosses, puking blood, singing, "God of rock and roll will steal your virgin soul." Maybe the virgin souls they are referring to are the 8- and 9-year-olds that they have comic books directed to, in which they are referred to as demons. The paraphernalia that are available to kids in regards to Kiss includes jeans, dolls, Halloween costumes, eyeshadow, shampoo, soap, cologne, necklaces, hats, belt buckles, and it's endless. The gross for 1 year of paraphernalia for Kiss products is $117 million. One rock magazine calls them fire-breathing demons from rock and roll hell. Their comic book editor said this of the children's obsession with Kiss, and I quote, "At first parents' reaction will be total revulsion. Then they'll just shake their heads in dismay and go back to watching TV. Don't be that way, Christian parent. KISS had a television special which featured the groups exhibiting psychic phenomena, enlarging their boundaries of power to the supernatural. And this was directed to the children. Ex-KISS drummer Peter Criss said this. He boldly declared, "I find myself evil. I believe in the devil as much as God. You can use either one to get things done." Gene Simmons, one of the singers of the group, who is known for his extended serpent-like tongue, which incidentally is an ancient pagan symbol for demonic worship, said, and I quote again, "If God is hot stuff, why is he afraid to have other gods before him? I've always wanted to be God." He was also known of boasting to People magazine of sleeping with 1,000 women. A Detroit rock promoter said this of KISS in Circus magazine, "It's almost like a Hitler rock, because that audience, because of their beat, they're mesmerized by the music. They have that audience hypnotized." Recently, a teenage Christian girl came to me complaining of her room turning almost eerie and deathly cold. She's been having other things strange happening to her. I asked her at that time what type of music she was listening to, and she said she is totally obsessed with KISS. And I said, "How obsessed?" She said she had 14 albums of KISS in her room, a 6-foot poster of the group in her room. She says it's getting to the point where I can't go to sleep without listening to them as I fall asleep. She says, "I can't even do my homework. I know my parents are worried about me." She turned her music over to Jesus Christ. Since then, she's had total freedom. She burned those records, and she hasn't had a problem like that since. KISS is also known for their repetitious heavy metal sound, a repetitious hypnotic beat. With that in mind, I want to share with you another tape excerpt from the Beatles' Revolution number 9, as they repetitiously repeat number 9, number 9, number 9.
Number 9, 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 number 9.
We reversed that number 9 because it seemed that there would be a message there, and there was. The Beatles had a message for you to hear in their Revolution number 9. Opposite of that, they say, "Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man."
Turn me on, dead man. 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 Turn me on, dead man.
From the Beatles' Revolution number 9. A drag term on the street for homosexual is Queen. The music group Queen has a message for you. In their album Night at the Opera, they sing Beelzebub, has a devil put aside for me. In their hit Another One Bites the Dust, their hidden message, in reverse, is Some of Us Smoke Marijuana. Listen to this tape excerpt. As I also note, the second time through, I left the tape on so you could hear through finger control me move the record frontwards and reverse for the message, Some of Us Smoke Marijuana.
One bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
You have heard of group after group who worshipfully sing for Satan. They know he is real. God tells us he's not willing that any should perish, and that includes Mick Jagger and Alice Cooper and all of the rock singers. But they have a choice to make. What about you? What do you choose?